never need force.
Damn, damn, hurt, damn, damn, hurt you down, damn, hurt, damn, damn, hurt, damn, damn, hurt, damn, damn, hurt you down, damn, hurt, damn.
Can't catch me sitting on land. Shit y'all like ain't making me earn. That shit y'all play not making me dance. This beef not making me dance. Let him rock, I ain't taking no chance. Still work though, no shaking these grams. Look right through him when I'm shaking these hands. Making my dollars, motorized game go hard like Giannis. Put him back if you let him go, he a goner. Smell like top shelf marijuana. Last night we done had a black on sauna. 22 black cars like Obama.
She a bad bitch, sound like McDonald's. Swinging on campus, driving through tunnels. Doing that shit always get me humble. I've been going back, shit with no trouble. Doing drugs to avoid my trauma.
New up pack kicking like E Honda. Ass fat and she can fight like Ronda. Head bow, make a wish like Wanda.
Oh, the chat is live already. It's my favorite day of the week. It's Friday. We updated some graphics. We made some new graphics. We made some shit. We're making some shit happen. We're doing some cool stuff here. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have had a good one. I'm gonna play this Hide in the Phantom by Angela Moda again. If you rock with me, do me a favor. Oh, this is Aya Nakamura, who I also rock with. This just came out today. What up, Melkins? In the chat. I'm going to turn the camera on in a second, but let me just go tell the Discord folks that we're about to get started. Hey. Terry Angel, thank you so much for the follow. Let's get back into this Found on TikTok playlist, because you always listen to some good stuff in there. Jared Moore, make sure you go listen to that. That's Aya Nakamura with Méchant, which is a French song. And if you know me, you know I love some French music. If you are new to the stream, I'm going to explain how everything goes before we get started. If you want back again, you know how this goes. So if you want to guarantee a song is played before the end of the stream, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub. I'm clearly running a little bit behind today, so I'm going to turn my camera on in a second, and we're going to get going. But let me just put this in the Discord and let the community know we're about to get rocking on another music review this beautiful Friday. Let us know what you've been up to in the chat. In the meantime, where are you coming from? Doc Beezy, I don't want to go first. That's okay. We can do that. Let us know what you're up to this weekend. How's your week been? Where are you viewing from? Is it your first time? Let us know. It's good to see you all. Happy Friday. Sorry, I'm also moving the chat around a little bit right now, so sorry. Shout out to Mises Walks with the sub. Thank you so much. You got 3 artists for me today. Oh my gosh. Seon, what's up? Johnny Clay, what's up? Ryu, happy Friday. I hope you guys have all had a great week so far. I'm going to turn the camera on in a second. Just quickly going to send this to the Discord and let them know that we're rocking. Let me know if you like these new graphics as well. I just cooked them up like the last hour before stream, which is also why I'm kind of late. So let us know what you think. I'm kind of tweaking things as we go, making some new stuff. I did just need to make sure that all the information about the stream was updated, because it was saying something about 6 to 7. Now we do 6 to 8. All right, so today it looks like we got about 30 submissions. So if you are here and you're new and you want to submit your music, make sure you hit this link that I just dropped in the chat. That is going to be the best way to send your music in. And we just got a hype train started. So if you are here, if you want to guarantee a song gets played before the end of the stream today, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub in stream. That is different than following. The difference is you will spend a little bit of money. That money all goes to making the stream better and just improving things as a whole. So if that's what you want to do, feel free to do that. If you have Amazon Prime, you can do that for free. If not, it's all good. Stick around to the last 30 minutes, 15 minutes of the stream. Last 15 minutes of the stream will be dedicated to people who are still in the chat. So if you do not want to spend your money, that is totally fine. Stick around to the end of the chat. Or the end of the stream, and I'll be bumping some people up from the chat as well, okay? Alright, I'm going to turn my camera on in a second. Let me just write these new subscribers down. Those songs will be played first. That's just how it works here. But again, you do not have to subscribe if you don't want to. Let's get going. What's cracking? How's everybody? Happy Friday. It's nice to see you guys. I hope you had a great week. Like I said before, I was in a producer camp this week, so I've been exceptionally busy. We also had a cool release today as well. So shout out to all of you who streamed, who listened to the song today from Angelo Mota called Hide in the Phantom. If you haven't checked that out yet, you can do that by hitting the link tree, which is linked here. Boom. And you can actually, the first 3 links in that link tree are artists that I work with that I just released music with, so I would thoroughly appreciate it if you guys could hit that and go give us a stream, give us a save, give us a share. All that stuff makes a huge difference. And I appreciate it thoroughly. All right, sorry, I did not post this in the Discord, so let me put it in there, and then we'll get started. So now is a good time. If you do want to subscribe and you want to be one of the first songs to play today, this is the time to do it. I'll be bumping things up the list, as you can see right here on the right. This is the cue for the day. It's a little bit lighter than usual, so if you are in here, you might get a chance to get played a little bit earlier than you would usually. So the water. I need to figure out who that is for, because they are not here in the chat. Forever Sosa, thank you so much. I'm really just trying to create a cool, safe space where we can listen to music together and discover artists, and not be too stressed about it. No one's gonna be a dick in here, so that's a big thing here. I'm gonna pull up the socials. If you like something, make sure you go follow. If you hear something that you don't like, that's fine. Just let us know. Yeah, I'm surprised it's so light today as well. You know, I'm sure everybody is just listening to Drake and that's what's happening. But, you know, if you have somebody that you think would want to get their music played today, tell them to come through. We're having a good time. Hold on 1 second, too. I gotta fix my audio real quick. Okay, we back. Stay on music. Thank you so much. So yeah, tell your friends to come hang out. I just put it in the Discord. And when you subscribe, or if you subscribe, I need you to put your artist name in the chat, okay? Just so I can line this up and make sure we've got the queue in order, which I'm about to do right now. So yeah, if you hit command feedback, which is just ! feedback or ! submit, that'll drop the link in the chat for you. Thank you so much. If somebody could do that, that would be fire. Tara, thank you so much. The goal, like I said, is really for a safe space. So don't expect anybody to be rude. There's going to be none of that in here. It's really about constructive criticism and helping artists develop. That is really what we're all about in this community. So if you haven't joined the Discord, Melkin, I got yours. Thank you. Jared Force, thank you so much for the follow. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure that all of these subscribers are in order. So we'll get this queue going, and then we'll jump right into it. Like I said, if you want to guarantee that your music gets played today, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub, or stick around till the last 15 minutes. Again, you don't have to do this, but just because sometimes we do get, some days it's like we can't even get through like 25 to 30 different submissions that came in. So that's why it's like the best way. If you want to guarantee to get played, that is going to be the best way to guarantee that you get played before the end of the stream. Okay? All right, so artist names that I need right now are Mises. What is your artist name? Melkins, I got you. The Water, I need yours. Tara, I got you. Sayan, I got you. So Mises, it's just you. What is your artist name? Please let me know in the chat. 31 in the chat is amazing. If you guys can do me a favor and hit this tweet link and tell your homies to come hang out too, that'd be great. And if you do want to submit your music, feel free to do that here by hitting this link right underneath. 222 ways. Thank you so much for the follow. It is an absolute pleasure to be here every Friday and get to listen to this music with y'all. Nivea, my boy, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months. That shit is love right there. I really truly appreciate all of you who come and watch every week, or really if you just come in, whenever you come in, I appreciate you guys being here. It's tight. It's cool that I get to share music with you and just listen to stuff. I'm trying not to put you first, but I'm just waiting for Mises so I can put Mises first. If Mises will let me know what the artist name is, that would be great. Mises. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Kayvan. I'm the Artist Relations Director at Genius / Director of A&R at Genius Distro. I sign artists for distribution. I produce music. I manage artists. I run playlists. I do all kinds of shit, but it's all about spotlighting independent and emerging talent. So if you're here and you got music to share, make sure you put it in the Google form, which you can find by hitting Command Feedback in the chat. And then, as you can see, if you subscribe or get to sub, you will get bumped up the queue and be one of the first songs that plays today. And it would also guarantee that you get played before the end of the stream, which is the only way to do that. Stick around to the last 15 minutes, you have another opportunity for free, but that's what it is. Again, Mises, if you are here in the chat, I still need your artist name, please. Oh, J Bando. You gotta pick one for the sub, so I'm gonna pick J Bando just because it's the last thing that I saw in the chat. Okay.
Oh shit, left a Ziggy on my tray, yes sir.
222 Ways, thank you so much for submitting music too.
Dollar in my pocket getting paid.
Alright, I think we got a little cue here.
Oh shit, left a Ziggy
Nivea, T-Jack. I think we got everybody. Bees, Mises, Malkins, Tara, Sion. Yep. Okay, Bees. I won't put you first. How about that? Oh, French music. You know I love some. You know I love me some French music. This is like a thing about me. I have a deep love for French music. You can also find this playlist, which is songs I found in my TikTok comments. This is a series I do. I'm trying to increase the amount of them that I do. But it's hard for me to get through all the submissions for it. But I basically just go through the comments on TikTok, find songs, save them, put them into this playlist. So this is all stuff that I've just found digging through comments, and I make videos about them too. So right now, 443 songs in it. It's meant to be listened to on shuffle. So go check that out when you get a chance. Jared Moore, thank you so much for submitting your music. I appreciate it. This is J Bando and MF Brad with Gabrielle Union. So, like I said, I'll be pulling up the socials as we listen to stuff. Please let us know what you think in the chat, too. That is always my favorite part about this stream, is hearing what you guys think of all this music as well. So, if you are here and you're in the chat, please let us know what you think of these songs. I would very much appreciate hearing what you guys think. And, let's get straight into it. Let us know in the chat. Gabrielle Union by J Bando and MF Brad. Let's get into it. And let me know if the volume levels are good too. I'll make sure I can, I'll be adjusting things as we go. I do just do all of this myself, so I appreciate you. You come with drink and some chips and popcorn? That's fucking awesome.
Look at this shit, bro. Shawty me shaking that ass. Shawty me shaking that ass. I'm trying to see if it's real or not. I can't tell if you let me for real or not. Roll with me, smoke this dope with me, have fun.
Yeah, I'll find it. If it's not the one, just let me know in the chat, okay?
I can give a bitch anything that I need.
I like this, but the feedback that I would have is really mainly on the vocal mix on this. Like, I wish the vocal mix was a little bit tighter. It just feels a bit raw. Especially in comparison to the instrumental itself. So that would be my biggest bit of feedback, to be honest. Lizzie now says, I'll crack a brewer. She. Memoir was cracking, bro. You got a song for me today? Make sure you drop it in the Google form. I got you on the queue. I'll look for it right now. Y'all got drunk and you went to your friend's house. You got drunk and you slept on your friend's couch. I ain't even gonna rap about the business. Just know I ain't about TCK says, I'm rolling my Zook, got my headphones and some juice. I got some water too. If you are here and you are a subscriber, don't forget, you get to use these cool emotes. So have fun with those. Sayon, I got you in the queue. Thank you so much. Keegan was cracking. Alright, if you are rocking with this, like I said, jbando_ent on Instagram. Make sure you go follow these artists if you like what you hear. That is the big thing here. We want to make sure we're supporting these artists and driving a little bit more support their way where we can, okay? Stack on stack, money stack tall like me. Stay in the trap till they kill all the rats. You know exactly what I mean. Thank you. I need this water. Adam Ambrose, thank you. You know exactly what I mean. I'm here to base to the beat. Gonna throw that motherfucker. Yeah, it just feels a bit raw and the vocals are a bit quiet. But I like the idea and it feels good. Like the song feels good, but it just is the vocal mix just feels a bit rough. You know, I would just polish it up a little bit. I think Gunna's a really good reference point. Oh, Memoir, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. 222 Way says the vibe is good.
I ain't gotta make back, need a family.
Okay, so if you are rocking with us, it's jbando_ant on Instagram, jbando GMG on Twitter. From Alabama. If he's a new artist, this is a good starting point. Yeah, I like the cadence. I like his voice. I think using a Gunna vocal mix as a reference for this artist's voice will make a lot of sense. Oh, level 3 hype train. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. But I do wish that the vocal mix was just a little bit cleaner. That would, I think, for me, put it over the edge. Sarah Camille, thank you so much. Beat is good, but sometimes it sounds a little bit too busy. I would agree with that too. I guess just in general, the mix I think needs cleaning up. I think that is going to be the thing that'll really elevate the music of this artist in general. Is make sure that mix is tight, make sure it's there. I like that though. I like the energy of it. I just would say, you know, like I said before, the mix. To me, the mix is always something that will kind of throw me off too. Like if the mix isn't like fully there, sometimes it's gonna deter me from like really like being into the song. And honestly, like I think for this is just a general piece of, you know, like. Here, like you get to see into my brain a little bit. Like you've already got like 30 to 45 seconds to get me on something, and if I hear that the mix is off within the first like 10 seconds, usually I'm not going to listen to the rest. Because you're a subscriber and stuff, like that's why I'm going to listen to the song all the way through. But in general, like if this was a playlist submission, that would be the biggest thing for me, is just like, all right, like boom, vocal mix off rip. I wish it's a little bit stronger. And so I would just be mindful of that in general. For anyone who isn't here, who maybe doesn't think about that as much, like the mix is really important, and specifically the vocal mix. Like sometimes I think the instrumental mix can be a little bit rougher if the vocal mix is really like on point. Though I will say they go hand in hand, and one will bring the other down just as much as they will bring each other up. You know what I mean? So I would just focus on that, find the pocket in the mix, and then use references. But I do think Gunna is a really, really good reference point. Same thing with Thug. Just for the way that this artist's vocal mix should sound specifically. Next up, we got Bees with Taste of You. As always, let us know what you think in the chat. I see bees. Drop some bees. Drop some bee emojis if you're rocking with this one. And go pre-save as well. The pre-save link is there in the chat if you're rocking with it. Hit that link. This is Taste of You.
Just enough to keep me sane. You ain't never the same. Like I've been all in my brain. You can tell me when to stop.
I can turn the volume up for sure.
You know,
Don't forget to use your channel points too. If you're sitting here in the chat, you are gathering channel points, which you can hit by hitting that little purple circle. Some stuff you can make me do. So have fun with that.
Just a taste of you's all I got. I can stay.
You can definitely censor a track that's been played before unreleased. I have no problem with that. Keegan Rap House says this is dope. Nivea says, oof, the beat is fire. Adam, I love you, bro. Thanks for being here. Yeah, this mix sounds very good, Bees. I love the way you're doing your vocals now. My name, Yuli. Thank you so much for the follow. Adam Ambrose says this is dope. Jared Moore says vocals are clean. Love the layers. T-Jack says this is a vibe. Tara says, okay, this is a heavy vibe. Look, one of the cool things about Bees is we've really been talking about him finding his sound in the stream over the last couple of months, and it's been cool because we've watched him find it and really dive into it. And this is it. Jared Falls says this is dope as fuck. Jared Moore says boom boom, this is bouncy. Nivea says this sounds like 4K. Look, if you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow Bees. It's at Brett C. Westbrook on Instagram and on Twitter. Brett C. Westbrook. Like Russell Westbrook. Keegan Raphael says definitely pre-saving this. TCK says this is a vibe. Nivea says I can imagine this in a Chill Nation video back when they had to visualize it. Back in the good days, the golden days. This song's going to be on Euphoria, says Blizzy now. Again, at Brett C. Westbrook on Twitter and on Instagram. I actually just am like genuinely a fan of the music. Like every time we get something in on a week-to-week basis now, like it's basically every week we hear something from Bees, which I appreciate. But it's always really great. With like up and down energy, the energy is a bit one note, more like beat cuts or something, but dope. I could see that, you know, some like cool little drops, some little some little details here and there. I'm always a fan of these little details. So if there's little details like that in the production, I'm gonna be pretty hyped about it. Ryu, thank you so much. Is this a Bray song for us? Yes. So as you can see, if you're here in the chat, what I'm doing right now is for anybody who does subscribe or gift a sub during the stream, you get bumped up the queue. That is a guaranteed play before the end of the stream. So if you are here and you want to guarantee your song will get played today, that is something that you can do. You don't have to. If you stick around to the last 15 minutes, I'll be picking people from the chat and bumping them up the queue for free as well. It won't guarantee the song gets played all the way through, but it will, we'll try and get through as many of those as we can. For people who are still here at the end of the stream, that'll be at like 7:45 p.m. So stick around. That's Eastern time, not any other time. This is Melkin. Did you say you wanted Bad Dreams, or did you say you wanted a different song? I don't remember. I got so excited by Nivea. Oh, it's not Nivea, Bees. But Nivea, you're exciting to me also. Was this the right one? I don't know, but this is Melkin, Bad Dreams. Okay, great. This is the right one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Sorry for the choppy video. I haven't fixed it yet. Baseline is sick. Rag, if you want to submit, make sure you hit command feedback. I'll drop this link in the chat for you right now. Raja. I can't turn the volume up. A little soft mix. I think it's mix-wise, but Adam, damn, good luck on the plane.
It's more than a feeling, took my heart and I had to buy. And you're so appealing.
It didn't show me that, Blizzy, but let me know if that is the case.
And I'm to the ceiling, say that you expensive.
Where are you from, 222 Ways?
Shit, I can tell that you just my type. Live my life, do shit I like.
Hey, Rager, I appreciate it. That will guarantee that your song gets played before the end of the stream. That's the upside of subscribing too. I appreciate you.
Fucking with ex niggas, that's whack. Left me with nothing but heartbreak, no cap since then. I've been counting up the money like stacks.
If it didn't show up and you resubscribe, please let me know in the chat and I'll make sure I get you as well. Adam, I got you, but there's still some people in front of you. Who else was that for as well? Blizzy? Okay, I got you guys. Sometimes it doesn't tell me, so you do kind of have to let me know if you automatically resubscribe. Please don't lie to me, though. Botswana? Holy shit, all the way from Botswana. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. How'd you find us? It's really a vibe. I like this a lot. Great visualizer. Simple, but effective. Great song. All right, if you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow Melkin. I really like this song as well. Yo, shout out to Africa. Facts. Shout out to Africa. At Melkin Official on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. All the visuals have been super clean so far, and obviously you can tell from his Instagram aesthetic too. There's definitely like consistent branding here, which I like. I don't have any feedback on that one because I really enjoyed it. If anything, I would maybe make it a little bit louder overall in the master, but that's like, I don't know if that's a necessity as much as it is. You just could, Sam or Sax, welcome. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kayvan. I'm the Artist Relations Director and Director of A&R at Genius. I manage artists, I produce, I do all kinds of things. It is good to see all of you who are back. It's great to have you. Happy Friday. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're having a good time. If you are new, this is how it works. If you want to subscribe or gift a sub at any point, that will guarantee a song gets played before the end of the stream. You do not have to do that. In the last 15 minutes of the stream, I will be bumping people up from the chat. So if you stick around for the whole thing, there's another option for you to get pushed up for free. It won't be everybody, but I'm going to try to get to as many songs as I can at that point. Right now, we're playing subscribers first. So if you subscribe or give a sub, that will guarantee you get played, and those songs will get played first. Boom. There you go. Let's see the trim. It's a little messy now, but now that it's growing back in. I did bring another hat in here today, though. It's just the Roscoe's hat. Oh, okay, Terra Angel. This is new for us. It's all good if you don't. I appreciate you regardless. This louder than this? It's a bit of a quiet song. I would say Master could be louder in general. Here, I'm cranking it up a little bit for you guys too. Malkin, yeah, Malkin's about to be busy. I like the vibe though. Overall, it's a really cool song. Sax Mosaic, thank you for the follow. No, it's cool. That's what this is for. You don't have to apologize at all. Doc says layering is perfect. TJ says she's going crazy on this. Seance says this is dope. Rager, thank you so much. Let me know your artist name in the chat if you are a subscriber or you just subscribed. We'll make sure we get you.
So what it is you don't want to hear. Played our position and get this picture we posed to be here. Being alone, feeling my lows, prefer to be
I like this feature too. Rager, make sure you send it to the Google form. It's here in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, volume's a minor thing. Overall, the layer, like the leveling is good. Like overall, right? It's just like the overall master's a bit quiet. That's all. But Spotify also cuts masters down when you upload them. They compress them, so it's not necessarily your fault. Keaton says this is a jam. Jared says the bounce and energy is so good. Doc says rap is perfect. Nah, I'm scared about them too. This one fits really well. And it's Dobie Dope for the remix feature, produced by Raymo. Adam says like this. Oh, you engineered it yourself? You mix this yourself? That's amazing. We're all students of music too. Terry Angel 94 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. Great song. Super impressive. You did an amazing job. Terry Ang1111 on Twitter if you're rocking with that one. Pretty cool. Honestly, I think you did a great job. I see you're in the Beehive. Are you excited for the new Beyonce album? It's always out of necessity. That one needs a little bit more work on the mix, on the instrumental, personally, the one that just auto-played. But really, really dope. I think you did a great job, especially for mixing it yourself as well. Toby, thank you so much, bro. Toby. And then there was somebody else who I missed a second ago. Blizzy, too. Sick. All right, I got you guys all in the queue. This is Seon with I Hope He Leaves. Pog moment. Toby. Hit her IG again really quickly. Hold on, let me write this down. Jared Moore. Please let me know your artist name in the chat too when you subscribe so I can make sure I get it. Renaissance about to be album of the year. Of course. We're always here for feedback. That's really the point of this, is to help artists grow and develop, because everybody just needs a little guidance, a little feedback. It's hard to know what to do if no one's telling you what they think. So the point is for you to be in front of this audience of people who are all artists as well, musicians, who can just give you feedback that's like unbiased. I did hear the Drake album. I love Seon as well. Adam, you're on the queue, my dude. I got you.
Get you a cookie cutter guy, didn't think he was your type.
Stop me to shush.
You can do better, babe. You can do better, baby. I know you can.
This is the first time I've been shushed by the chat.
There's so many different ways that we could have been it, but oh no. Many different ways. You chose this, and I hope it leaves you. I hope you'll see.
Sorry, this is clean. Yeah, I agree. This is fire. Seon's cool. I'm a Seon fan too. I've been made a Seon fan. Adam says I like this one. Wow. Drake album's cool, man. Like I'm not mad at some house music, to be honest. I love a little. I'm from England originally, so I got garage in my veins, a little bit of house in my veins. Seon.wave if you're rocking with this one on Instagram. Vocals like butter. It's really true. He has an awesome voice. It's some good R&B pop music.
You used to be my cinnamon apple, you meant the world to me. I always put you out in the front for the whole world to see. But all that shit was never enough, so now you moved on to someone that's gonna treat you wrong. And when you try to come back home, it's fuck you, you're meaningless. Yes, bitch, I mean it. Anything
46 in the chat. Shit, let's get it to 50. Do me a favor, hit that tweet link, tell your friends to come hang out.
You heard me remember the day when I loved you, babe. I loved you through anything. Now I want you gone. Remember the day.
Adams is the best judge voice. I am jealous. Nivea says this is fucking good. This is the smallest beat cuts. This is super sick. It's the details. Honestly, the last Seon song we listened to too is the details. The details are very good. And I'm a stickler for small things in songs too. Like I love small details. This is called I Hope He Leaves. And it's Seon.wave on Instagram if you're rocking with this, so make sure you follow. Great vibe, man. Honestly, great vibe.
I hope that he leaves you.
Whew.
I hope that he leaves you.
Oh, I love the automation of that fade in on those layers. That was wonderful. And that kick does fucking knock, man. What a hit. Web of Music. What's up? Welcome. Send whatever you want. Send what you feel. I'm down to listen to whatever. This guy knows music theory. Yeah, he does. Toby. I saw you sub, but I don't think I've moved it yet. So that's a good shout. Thank you. There's a couple people I need to put in the queue that I haven't done that yet. Sierra. Oh no, I got Sierra already. Toby, did you send it in the Discord or in the Google form? I just don't see you in the Google form right now. Sax Mosaic, thank you so much for the subscription. And then Rager, I need to get yours too.
Sit and reminisce.
Oh, Green Sweater.
With kids and it wasn't so bad. Way we viewed.
You guys are gonna have to go follow Seon if you want more of that. But I'm rocking with the music for sure. Definitely rocking with the music. Okay, Sax Mosaic, I got you too. Green Sweater Vest, I got you. Blizzy, Rager, I still need yours. And then Jared Moore, I need to put you in this queue also. Boom. Okay, well, great. Nivea up next. So Nivea. Oh, Cam Murdoch, thank you so much. Also, I saw your DM, bro. I'm sorry, I've just been like all over the place with this release today. Cam, if you can, make sure you just send it in the Google form, which is here in the chat. Let it ride. No. You gotta go follow Seon if you want to listen to that. I'm not gonna give you guys everything for free. You gotta go stream. You gotta go listen to him. You gotta go support. Okay, so Nivea said, I've been on and off with music for the last 3 months. I finally moved out of my parents' place, and I'm planning to pursue seriously for the next 6 months. Well, congratulations to you for moving out. That is definitely a big life moment. That was a life-changing moment for me. I love my parents, but moving out of my parents' place allowed me to really figure out who I am and what I wanted and like what was important to me. So that's very important. That's an amazing moment for you. Congratulations. Nivea always sends us really, really cool beat like compilations. So get ready for like 4 or 5 different vibes inside of this 3-minute selection, okay? Amazing producer from the UK. Make sure you tap in. He's in the Discord. I guarantee you guys are going to be impressed. All kinds of different vibes. 50 views in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Love having you here. Happy Friday. W move. Yes. Congratulations again, man. Wishing you all the best. I think you're going to be great. Cam Murdoch. I got you, bro, on this list as well. Doc says I'm about to buy all Nivea's beat discography. Already copped a couple. That's awesome. Okay, he's excited about this one. So get ready. Here comes the drop.
Yeah, is that you?
Let us know what you think in the chat. Getting a lot of years and bruhs right now. Yeah. Cam says this is hard. Doc says let's go. I'm hype. TCK says just follow you on TikTok. Web says fly. Jared says wow. TJack says A. Look. Drum build-up was very hard. That beat's hard. All right, next up. Beat number 2. Please send me the pack for Isaac. Cam Murdoch says, who the fuck is this? This is Beats by Nivea on Instagram. From the UK, 22 from London. Repping for my ends. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. I'm well hard to the team one practice. This is a new set. When I talk that same cap, I come through and do that. Got that boy up back. Everybody knows it. If I can come through, I'm back. Ooh! Ooh! Sunlight Mellis is tough. You're gonna hear me bullshit over beats like this when they come on. If I get hype, it's not gonna be real words though. We're not ready.
Saturday morning, I ain't gotta work. Last night's show sold a lot of merch.
Oh!
Got a good Forbes list, caught me so it's hard to make the dollar. Hey! All I need is good green and some Bulu. 5 to 1, so it's guaranteed you can do you. Still keep the heater just in case we have a boo-boo. Kansas City natives and we are a little cuckoo.
I'm in all caps for Nivea.
Go crazy on the interstate doing 180. She said, "Do it for me, baby." Took a double shot, y'all went crazy.
Bro, I'm a big fan of Nivea's beats.
Black girls go crazy.
This dude is a crazy producer.
This is the type of to make the hood go crazy.
So much liquor, I never spared that kitchen. Keep it so I usually have a pair that's kissing. And I'm lifted on purple hair that's sin. Now that's what I call a
This is Tech 9.
Down there, they got the hair that's missing.
Doc says I'm wilding right now. Nivea, bro, go. This one's hard. It's very hard.
So good, I might impair that vision. So
This means Song of the Summer.
Look for another chick, then they pissed off. Till I give them another split, then they licked off. Party is the mission. I did cross 3 thick friends. We mix in these licks when they
This is so fucking tough, bro. I love Nivea. Make sure you go follow Nivea, man. At Beats by Nivea from the UK. He's got a BeatStars. You got a BeatStars, right? He's got a YouTube. Just go fucking use his production. Like, these beats are hard. These beats are so hard. I don't know what else to say. These beats are dumb hard. At Beats by Nivea. We don't deserve Nivea at all. Not only that, he makes lotions. That's a joke. He doesn't actually make lotions, but still, beats are crazy hard. Next up, we got T-Jack. Guess I'm going to play Baked. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, like Nivea. Moisturizer. Come on. Beats by Nivea. It'll keep you moist. Nah, don't leave music, bro. You crazy.
I'm on an island in space. Open the bag and get baked. Let's get a bag and get paid out.
Hey. 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 Nivea too got me moist. Not gonna lie. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is T-Jack with I've Been Vilified. Well, this is Baked, actually.
I'm on an island in space.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Let's get a bag and get paid out. Let's get paid out.
Nice bounce to this.
Open the bag and get baked. Let's get a bag and get paid out. I guess I'm gonna be here a while. Whatever it takes.
Doc B says this is hard.
Everyone moving too
Sunlight Mellow says fire. Beezy fucks with it.
You gotta pick up the pace. I cannot wait. I need it right now because it's never.
Just a reminder, if you are here in the chat and you want to guarantee a song is played before the end of the stream today, the best thing you can do is to subscribe. Gift your sub. That's what we're going through right now. These songs get played first. If not, stick around the last 15 minutes of the chat, and I'll be bumping people up from the chat too.
I couldn't push further because they are not running their route. Mindset, big things, but to go up. Go ghost, never know when I'ma show up. Big bag, big gas, but to roll up. You can never hurt me, don't show none. If they did me dirty, don't show love. Get the gas burning, don't blow up. Pull up in a big body like hold up. I'm on an island in space.
This sub is a little overpowering, just in the instrumental mix. That's maybe the only thing I would say is like just EQ-wise, it's a little like.
Open the bag and get baked. Let's get a bag and get paid.
Otherwise though, everything feels really good.
I'm on an island in space. Open the bag and get baked. Let's get a
Wouldn't mind a bit of variety in the vocal mix. That's fair. Just some more dynamic moments in it on the vocal mix. Though I do like the doubler that's happening as well. Beat's really nice. The sub, though, does overpower the vocal just a little bit for me. Damn, Doc says the 808s aren't coming through enough. See, for me, I feel like they're coming through too much. I wish the kick hit a little bit harder and the sub was just kind of there to support it. But someone says the overall mix felt light as well. I don't know if I agree with that. That might have been my volume that was light because I turned it down for Nivea. Hold on, let me see.
Back and ain't making amends. Sitting back, putting the paper to pen. Think about paper.
Oh, I got my monitors on too.
Swear that the vision got blurry. My lens, it needed a cleanse.
Oh, this is Villain Time. Sorry, this is the one that played on Monday. Yeah, no, I think it was fire though. I like the song. I do. I like your voice. Your voice is really good, especially for that type of music too. Underscore T-Jack with an X. I am sorry. I can't stop burping. Sierra Camille up next. My apologies to all of you. Sierra Camille up next. This is one of my first singles. My fans sing it back to me at all my shows. Amazing. Well, let us know what you think in the chat. Sierra Camille makes great R&B music. We've definitely been a fan of hers in this chat so far and in the stream so far. So this is called R&B Song. Let us know what you think. Oh, you want the other one? Yeah, I can play the other one. Yes, I can. Thank you for asking in the chat before I played it. Sax Mosaic 100. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here as well and sending me music. It really puts a smile on my face to hear what you guys are working on and honestly just be able to like be a part of the creative process in any way, even just giving feedback and stuff like that. It's cool. This is Love Again by Sierra Camille. Let us know what you think of the chat. Frozen marks, I wish, bro. No frozen marks for me today. Thanks, TCK. That's really the goal, is just to like have fun together and like support each other. Really, like it's easy to support each other like this. Well, I think I'm gonna do my first interview on Sunday, 26th of June. So keep an eye open for that. I'll be telling it's going to be with My Name Isn't J-Mac, but I'm going to start working on some interviews on the weekends too, so keep your eyes open for some odd streams with people just kind of talking about where they're from, where they got to where they're at, all that kind of stuff. I already focus so many people in this community too. I agree with Tara. Lots of talent. Yes, Cam Murdoch's back regularly. That's true excitement. All right, Sierra _97 Camille, if you're rocking with this one. Super nice tone. Oh yeah, we got the J-Mac interview coming. I promised we'd do it. This is a really nice song. I don't know if it's my favorite one we've listened to from you, but it is a very like nice, like it just feels nice. Jared Morse, I got the follow. You're not gonna be disappointed. TCK says, why do I feel like I had this on one of those fire cassettes in my car in the 2000s? Because it's super reminiscent of 2000s R&B, which I love about it. I just think that some of the other songs we've listened to from Sierra, I think hit just a little bit more for me. But I really like the melodic choices in this one are really nice. I guess the thing is, this one just feels like more of an album cut than a single. Maybe that's it. Like, again, if this was in like a 2000s R&B album, this was gonna be one of the cuts that I listen to. It's giving Tamiya. Oh, fire. Ryu says the guitar feels nice. I agree with that as well. The vocal layering is like... Doc says the only thing for me, and this is a personal preference, is the vocal sound a bit nasally. At times, I would agree with that. Would love to hear you open the diaphragm more. That's fair. I think that's fair. It's a subjective thing, but I think that's a fair note. Hydro with waves, because that shit was wavy. That was Sierra Camille. Sierra _97 Camille. I'm curious to see what you do with the next project and the next round of music and just kind of how you develop. I do love this like more classic R&B sound from you. I don't know that I would change that into a more contemporary sound. I agree the runs are really sick. I love what you do with your vocal layering. I'm curious to see where you go musically. Me personally, I would lean into that Lucky Day, like super organic, classic R&B feeling as much as you can, because I think your voice lends itself to that music like really, really well too. If you hit daily, you've heard this before, but it's officially out today. This is Who TF by Bray. It is officially out now, which means I can finally share it with the world. Let us know what you think in the chat, because if you didn't hear this one, we played it the other day,
I'm kinda feeling like the shade.
you're gonna like it a lot.
Was making pizza cause I didn't make the honor roll. B.I.E. plus with the network to the mama hoe. The best artist you ever heard, but soon they gonna wanna know. That ring me near, I turn the heads up on the black. And once I make the cheese, I have a look like she like. As soon as I run overseas, they know me Cali to back high. Tied with the key, take a peep, I put the game in a high lock. Watch, I'ma shake the room. I make it talk. Soon as I pull it to the spot.
I really fuck with Bray, man.
So they can watch. Bitch, what you know about this?
Reminds me a lot of 1300. Is there that step up song sampled in the is that the step up song sampled in the back? At Braden with an 8. I'm already following because I really rock with his music hard. And shout out to my Filipinos in the chat too.
Humble but I'm magical like I'm doomed. I don't like to talk my shit, but this beat made me wanna feel like a butterfly. The boys emerging from this cocoon.
Such a nice bounce, bro. This shit like reminds me of some Neptune's production. He has all the bangers. He really does. I'm glad this shit's out now. Can you send this to me on AudioMac? I'm updating the Fresh Picks playlist soon, so if you have AudioMac links to send to me, make sure you put them in the Fresh Picks channel on Discord. I will be listening to those in the next week and updating Fresh Picks. Production's crazy for sure. Hey, hey. The cool thing about Bray is he actually sings too, and he's a fantastic singer. So if you like this, it's really cool. But if you like R&B, you're really gonna enjoy his other music as well, because it's a really cool mixture of like very melodic songs with these really cool vocal moments, and then like really hype shit like that. It's tight. Sierra, you have a great weekend. Be safe. Have a good one. We'll see you on Monday, hopefully. Oh yeah, Bray on Twitter, at Braden with an 8 on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Like, we're getting in so early with these artists too. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this stream, and I say this every week. I love finding this music so early and being the first one to get to hear it and support. And I hope that you guys do too. So, do I have to download this or can I play it? Okay. Christmas on Halloween by Adam Ambrose. What up, Laughing? How's it going? But yeah, like I said, I love being early on stuff. So it's really cool to get to hear music this early, and especially with so much talent in the Discord and the community as well. It's like always such a pleasure. Raja, what is the artist name for you? I haven't bumped you yet, but I don't know what the, oh, there you go. Okay, I got you. You'll be next.
Stitched together with good intentions.
This is Adam Ambrose, Christmas on Halloween. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Just to not be judged.
Sub Q right now is looking like 5 or 6 more people. So if you want to guarantee you get played, that's still a good thing to do.
She met a man that loved to have Christmas.
Next release coming out on July 15th. Super different vibe than everything else we've heard tonight. Hey, I appreciate you. Oh, you produced this yourself? Seals, if you want to skip the line and you bumped up to the bottom of the subscribers queue, the best thing to do is subscribe. I'll gift a sub, and then we'll get you bumped up just like that, Seals. Let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. Never mind, I got it. I actually really like this. Super different. Adam Ambrosio on Instagram. Also from Vancouver, Canada. It's giving Harry Styles, says Terry Angel. Whoa. That's a nice little comparison. Laughing, thank you so much. Okay, so B says vocal mix doesn't feel very consistent for me. Some palettes sound too loud and some sound just right. Production sounds great though, news got pipes. Yeah, I think that's a fair shout too. Make sure you have. Okay, I hear the loudness thing that you're talking about for sure. Definitely just make sure your leveling is consistent. I love the production on it. I think you did a great job with the production. Musically, it's really great. Arrangement's cool. Adam Ambrosio on Instagram, Adam Ambrosio on TikTok, and Adam Ambrosio on Twitter. If you have just subscribed to Gifted Us Up, please just let me know what the artist name is in the chat. That is for you, Forever Sosa, Laughing, and Z Seals. I got you already. But Ruby Morphus Sosa and Laughing if it's going to be O2K or if it's a Laughing song I'm looking for. Doc says, I'm mentally in H&M right now. That's not a bad thing. Savage D, I hope I like it too. If you want to guarantee a song gets played before the end of the stream, the best thing to do is going to be subscribe or gift a sub because that will guarantee that you get played. Otherwise, stick around till the last 15 minutes of the stream and I will be bumping people up from the chat for free. I might not play all of the songs all the way through just so we can try and get through as many songs as possible, but I will be bumping people up from the chat in the last 15 minutes of the stream, which will be at 7:45, so in an hour from now. Next up, we've got Rager. That was Adam Ambrosio on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. That was called Christmas on Halloween. My biggest feedback, I think, on that one, Rui, would just be making sure that the vocal levels are consistent throughout. But other than that, I really enjoyed the idea of the song. The production was great. Just the vocal mix. It's usually the vocal mix. Web Music, thank you for the follow. This is KO'd Final by Rager. Let us know what you think in the chat.
It's like niggas afraid to be themselves, bro. Just sad, cause like, how the fuck you go your whole life pretending to be somebody else? Like, come on, get your shit together, bro. I'm in a Hellcat demon on the road. Do they love me? I don't know. I think I might just crash this bitch. I don't know where to go.
Love the production, says Bees. I really like it a lot too. Laughing, thank you. I like that you went for grunge on it, but I would still say that you can achieve that by doing things like distortion and saturation on it, and less on the leveling being off. Like, the leveling is so important. Laughman says, holy F, this is fire. We'll go raid somebody after this that I think you should recommend that I would recommend checking out as well. Sorry, I'm itching my leg. Great voice. Rage8R on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Make sure you go follow. Again, this whole thing is about supporting artists. So if you fuck with it, go support.
If he's speaking on the bros, he gon' end up in a hole. I done lost so many niggas, yeah, then the story told. I've been all alone, how in summer it get cold. I'm in a Hellcat demon on the road. Do they love me? I don't know. I
just says appreciate the intro choice. Look, this is very of the times. That is what I will say. Like, if we're talking about what's popular in hip-hop right now, like, this is very of the times. It makes sense. It fits with what's popular. It fits with what's getting playlisted. I think you've got a good voice, which is, like, really kind of one of the big parts of it. So I will say that like, in general, for flows that are, like, maybe a little bit off beat, like, sometimes that'll lose me. I don't think that you did necessarily. Like, to me, that felt close enough where it was like stylistic and fun. The voice thing for me is really the biggest thing. Like, you have a voice that really fits it too. Instrumental wise, it was good. We are almost at the sub goal. We're about 60 away. Oh shit, 362. Oh my gosh, we are almost at the sub goal. Shout out to you guys. You're all too kind. You're all way too kind. Fernando, what's up? I love you, Pikachu. Instrumentally, this is a good pocket. I agree. Blizzy, let's go. Yeah, Blizzy up next. We do love Blizzy in here as well. So you guys are definitely, you're in for a treat. Cam, thank you. If you have another song you want me to play too, just feel free to put that in the Google form, and we'll make sure we get that. You can subscribe as many times as you want, and that will always guarantee that you can have another song played. All right, this is Demon by Blizzy now. Get ready. This is about to be an experience for you. I got you, O2K. Thank you. The only one I need right now is Forever Sosa. What is your artist name, Forever Sosa? Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm just trying to feel it. Give you all my love, but don't you freeze. I know that you need it. What they talk is too cheap. This bitch is Demon. At Blizzy now on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Sosa did. I got you. I found the submission too. Jared says, fuck, this is tight. I really like Blizzy a lot. Weather Music, thank you so much. Let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a second, okay?
Let's do it, they twins, so I'ma have to tune and just tell me what it is. So I'ma need the truth, bitch. Chop the top off whips.
Blizzy, I like this a lot.
I made the whole roof glitch.
Doc says it too. Blizzy, love this, bro. All caps. No cap. I like this too. Blizzy, I just think I appreciate the music that you make, honestly. It's really interesting.
Think this bitch a demon. I pull up, she eat like Eve. You just fucked up demons. Can't be from that money machine. I'm just trying to feel it.
Great melodic choices every time. The tone of your voice is really cool. You got the Masked Mortal support. Yeah, he did. Look, Blizzy's tight, man. Definitely tap in. Laughing says this is vibey. Blizzy, you know I'm a fan. Truthfully, I enjoy your music a lot. It's got a really cool vibe to it. Alright. It's an experience when you listen to it. That's the thing. It's like there's so much movement in the production, in the melodies, in the vocal. It's easy to really still be like very in. Sure. Follow it on my Spotify. Boom. I appreciate that, Web. We try and make it like I've tried to streamline so we can get through as many songs as possible and give as much feedback as possible as a community to artists. That's the biggest thing here. I roughly get through like 35 to 40 songs a stream now, which is great. Toby says guitar is hard. The melody's really catchy. Super catchy melody on this hook. I like it a lot. Reminds me of Nafe Smalls a lot. Ooh, that's a good shout as well. Sorry if I say good shout. That's a very English thing for me to say, so I might say it sometimes. Doc says vocal effects sprinkle in here and there with the echo and all that's tight. It's definitely really good vocal production. It's really thoughtful vocal production, and it's super engaging. That's what I like about it. Blizzy takes a lot of time to make sure that vocal sounds right, and to me, that's a big plus. That song was called Demon, and you can find that by Blizzy Now on Spotify, okay? And I'm going to drop all of the social links that I have into the Discord after we get off stream, too. So if you're not in the Discord, make sure you join, and you'll be able to go follow all of these artists after the stream as well. Please do. That's definitely a plus here. We want you to do that. This is Jared Moore now with Go Go. Please let us know what you think in the chat. As always, your opinions matter even more than mine do here. So let us know in the chat. This is Go Go by Jared Moore. Blizzy, you're a fucking beast, man. Piz Perez. I'll drop it in the chat for you right now. You can hit command feedback or command submit at any point.
West side, go girl. Me,
oh my
god.
Oh my god.
That back. Lead me to your trap. Yeah, west side, go girl.
Whoa.
Me in my world. Yeah, I've been so cold without you.
Jared, I don't know that I was expecting this. If you're still here in the chat, do me a favor, hit this tweet link. This master is very much on point. Everything is so clean in this mix. The vocal sounds fantastic. Jared.Moore on Instagram. Toby says W. Fly. TCK says I can feel this. Jared says that beat drop. Lisa says I'm a fan instantly. 52 monthly listeners. Go stream this shit. The Water says love this. Yo, The Water. Let me know the artist that you submitted so I can make sure I get you for the sub. I saw you did it off stream, so I want to make sure we get to you still.
It's driving me insane. I'ma go Kurt Cobain. I'ma blow out my brain. I get you don't understand what this pain is.
Yo, this is sick, man. 52 monthly is a travesty. Yeah, this is a really great song.
What's the point? What's the point?
Oh, Mia, thank you.
What's the
what's the point? Disappointed. West side, go girl, go. Meet me in my world, yeah. That bad, yeah. Lead me to your trap.
If anything, more of this background vocal stuff I think would be super tight, just layering wise. Xavier says gas, Toby says this is heat, Hydra says vibey. This one got a nice bounce to it for sure. That was Jared Moore. I don't have any feedback other than I really liked it a lot. BG vocals definitely on point. Tara says I need to hear this in a Euphoria episode. It's perfect. Yeah, definitely don't let monthlies discourage you. This song is fantastic. Definitely gonna go see other releases. This is great, says TCK, and that is what this is about. Definitely go subscribe. Definitely go support, follow, listen to the songs. This is what this stream is about. Is finding shit like this. Jared.Moore on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. That was Go. Fantastic. Green sweater vest up next. Shout out to you, Toby. Thank you so much for the subscription. That I appreciate. You guys don't have to do it, but I appreciate it. I will say, usually the people who subscribe do have fantastic music too, so I'm always very excited to hear it. This is Dark Blue Jeans snippet by Green Sweater Vest. Listen to what you think in the chat. Here we go. Turn up.
It's 2 a.m. You're telling me about all your problems, and I can give you sex, but I can be the one to solve. You keep talking about your ex and some shit that don't involve. If you pull up on me stupid, bitch, you know that I'm off.
I love this shit. I love the energy in music like this, and I always will. Lavin says fire. Beast is great. Toby says it's meant to be hyperpop-esque. I love it. Web of Music is hitting us with some flame emojis too. Don't forget, if you are a subscriber, you get these cool emotes. They're all yours. Have fun with them.
Oh,
I love that switch up. The guitar tone is perfect. For the second I saw you smile at me. Toby_Toby_ on Instagram. Oh, TCK says the vocal's not for me, but I disagree. So, I'm sorry. I need to put the second verse in there. I don't know that you need to. Like, maybe, but like at the same time, what is that? Like 1 minute and 16 seconds? Yeah, maybe it needs a second verse, but it doesn't need to be too long. Yeah, I gotta disagree respectfully too. I really like the vocals on that personally. I didn't mind the length either. It did feel finished, but at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if there was more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I would be upset if that was like 2 minutes long total runtime. But that shit is hard. Is this the right Instagram for you, Toby? This is it, right? Toby_Toby. I'm following you because it's just hard. I definitely can't wait to hear more. Great energy, man. Like the energy was there. Toby, are you from the UK? If you're from the UK, if anybody's ever from the UK, you gotta tell me, because I'm gonna ask you where you're from and all that shit. Like, it's always really nice for me to hear stuff. Yeah, short songs just make me want to play it again and again. I agree. Yeah, Slad. What part? Leeds? No fucking way. My cousin lived in Leeds for a very long time when I was younger. Sax Mosaic, first time listen. Yeah, I grew up in Peterborough. So I'm from Cambridgeshire originally. We got some heat tonight. Sax Mosaic. I enjoy this. Vocal sounds great, man. As always, let us know what you think in the chat. Hit that tweet link and tell your friends to come hang out if you can. I just says I love this one. Toby says I'm liking this. Whoa. Sax Mosaic on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. I'm in there. TCK says this is really good. No socials though, unfortunately. So I gotta hit him with the no socials emote in the chat. Let's get some of those from you guys as well, unfortunately. That's just what we do when you don't have your socials in your bios. You gotta put them in there, or we're gonna come for you with the no social emote.
I told myself I gotta get some distance from y'all. Baby, I feel like I'm having withdrawals from you. No. What did you see?
Well, I will say this shit is so tough. Atlanta, of course. Sax Mosaic on Twitter too.
Put you in positions all night long. Said, "Ooh, I rush them kumbaya in the cool way."
This sounds great.
Escape reality. Try to show y'all, but y'all can see. Now I hope you believe I'm changing, y'all. I'm changing for the better now. Cause too many people let me down. Got these niggas trying to
Updated mine since I found out how to live stream. Yep. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna hit you with the no socials. But it's just to help you grow. We're gonna hit you with the no socials, and then you're gonna add them, and then you get more followers when people listen to your music. Because they'll be able to click through immediately and go follow you on socials. And it's easy, you don't have to look for you.
as you can see, oh yeah. I won't believe, I didn't believe.
This would be fire. It's fire now.
Why did we slide on
Thank you, Web of Music. I am thirsty as fuck.
Who the fuck made you, nigga? My fault, yeah.
Sax Mosaic, Forgiven Sins. 8 monthly listeners. That's going in the songs I found on Twitch playlist, and we'll share that on TikTok when we get to it too. I enjoyed that a lot. At Sax Mosaic on Instagram and on Twitter. Very fire. Next up, we got Cam Murdoch with the first submission of the evening. It's all love. Y'all was right. I was sleeping. New streaming platforms like Spotify. That's fine. That's honestly, again, look, I can't say this more. This is a place where we all grow together and we all learn together. As much as I've learned in my career, I'm just going to share it with you guys. And if that helps you figure things out and just improve along the way, that is the point. It's the same thing of everybody in the community. If you know something in here and you feel comfortable sharing it, share it in the chat. You know what I mean? It's a place for us all to grow together and support each other and just develop. This is a process across the board. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter where you're at in your career. There's always stuff you can learn. There's always ways you can improve. And that is the point. For all of us to do that together and to support each other and teach each other new things and just help each other. There's no reason that we can't do that. This is Strangers by Cam Murdoch. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Let us know what you think of the song. As always in the chat, we do want to know what you think. And make sure you go follow if you're rocking with what you hear. I feel like I love these Afrobeat vibes already. At Cam Murdoch Music on Instagram if you're rocking with this. At Cam Murdoch Music on Twitter if you're rocking with this one too.
Don't act like you know me. If I was balling and you were playing goalie, all the gatekeeping couldn't hold me. Now they reminisce like they was the whole.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Back then I was a nice guy. Now it's all cool story, bro. Nice try. Where were you on the night drive? Stereo up on max while I cried to the end of my life, but I didn't. Now I'm living it in hi-fi. Legends give me high five. I'm connected when there isn't any Wi-Fi. All cause I put
There's something in the mix of this one that I wish was a little bit different, but I can't put my finger on what it is.
I approach her like a fly guy. She replied like, you don't know me like you think you do.
I just, it's not my style, but it's good. It's got me moving in my chair, the beat. Is it the beat mix that's off?
You don't know me like you think you do. You don't really wanna know like you think you do. You don't really wanna know.
You know what? I think it's the hi-hat only. I think it's only the hi-hat that's throwing me off there.
Now look, you don't really want to know me. Loving through the night, but I'm running in the morning. I don't want to fight.
And there might be something in the vocal EQ too. There's kind of a rough frequency in like the low mids that I would probably try and just subtract. But I like the vibe of the song. This is my first time hearing you on something like this, so I fuck with it. Artwork is fire too. At Cam Murdoch Music on Twitter and on Instagram. My guy's living in the future. What is this? Nightwing MVP, yo, what's up? Happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a great week. This is Cam Murdoch Music at Cam Murdoch Music on Instagram and on Twitter. And the song is Strangers. Make sure you tap in if you're rocking with this one. Next up, we got Zach Seals. We got a couple more subscribers, then we're going to do... actually, sure we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more subscribers right now. And then we're going to try and get into some organics. Unless, if you do want to guarantee your song gets played before the end of the stream, like I said, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub. That will guarantee that you get played before the end of the stream. If you stick around to the last 15 minutes, I'll also be bumping people up from the chat for free. So if you don't want to spend your money, that's totally fine. I'm not trying to force you to by any means. Stick around to the last 15 minutes. So that I am trying to force you to do. Stick around to the last 15 minutes, and then I'll ask some stuff in the chat. All right, so just keep an eye open for that when I do tell you to put your artist name in the chat. Don't do it now, but keep an eye open for the last 15 minutes. I'm going to flag it for you all and make sure we get some of you from the chat, okay? But if you want to guarantee it's played, subscribing is still the best way. This is Zach Seals with Golden Remix. This video is sick as fuck already, bro. I love this video. Solo official, thank you. This is my stretch. Thank you. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. Right now there's only 7 subscribers left, so if you subscribe or gift a sub, that will guarantee you get played. And also, at the end of that 7, so you'll be number 8. You don't have to, though. If you stick around for the last 15 minutes, I'll be bumping people up from the chat for free, so it's up to you. But the best way to guarantee that you get played is to subscribe or gift a sub. You also get emotes and some cool stuff in the future, too. And there's a subscriber-only channel in the Discord where I'm sharing exclusives. Last 15 will be from 7:45 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, so whatever 30 minutes away is for you. Zach, this is cool as fuck, man. I like this a lot. Let us know what you think in the chat. Tara says sounds like Labyrinth. That is a fantastic compliment. I gotta say, this is really cool, really unique. The video is amazing. Z_Seals on Instagram. Bro, you weren't lying. When the last song we listened to from you was also just an incredible experience. Z_Seals music on Twitter. Z_Seals on Instagram. The video is crazy. It's actually wonderfully shot too, but something that was clearly made entirely with paper. It's fantastically shot. This is so out of the box. Just this like sonically, like production with like all of it is like super intricate. Yo, thank you, Sax Mosaic. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Make sure you join the Discord if you haven't, and stay tapped in with the community too. Harris says the falsettos very hard. The runs. Yo, the composition on this is crazy, and the video is really cool too. That was cool all around. I just really appreciate how unique that is. Z_Seals on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. We're gonna keep rolling along. This is O2K, aka It's Laughing. Definitely a beautiful experience. I agree, Solo. This is Acting Bad by Laughing. Let us know what you think in the chat. Want to know your opinions on these songs. First one's demo. Uncle Book says this is fantastic. Yo, what up, Book? How you doing, bro? This is Acting Bad by Laughing. Do me a favor, hit the tweet link and tell your friends to come hang out. We're finding some great fucking music tonight. These is hard. What music hit us with the flame emojis? This shit is hard, bro. The water says, hey. Call me laughing on Instagram. 222 Way says, love the beat. You produced this one too? TCK just says, grr. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. I like the energy too. This is tough. I don't always love music like this, just on beats like this, but I really enjoy this one. Actually, kind of reminds me of King Von a little bit. It's very tough. You're really like, the good thing about this is the beat's not swallowing you. You know what I mean? Some people when they're on beats like this, it just swallows them. Yeah, energy in your vocal is really sitting on top of it. First time doing something like that. It sounds really good. Yeah, definitely hard. I agree with everybody else. This one's very tough. Killed that. We got another one coming from Laughing in a second as well, because he gifted 2 subs. So shout out to you for that. Good lyrical agility, not lyrical miracle. Lyrical agility. This is Sosa Dry Cry. It's not out yet. So on these songs that are not out yet, needs a video. Yeah, definitely. Or some run and gun shit too. Ryu, thank you so much. Do you have another Bray song for us? You let me know. Max Dogberry, thank you for the follow too. This is Forever Sosa. The song's not out. So the thing about feedback when the song's not out, it's even more important, because then artists can go back, they can tweak things, they can fix them before it comes out. And that is why we do this as well, to give feedback before things release. So if you hear something you like, you hear something you don't like, let us know. And we will do what we can to give feedback, okay? This is Sosa with Dry Cry. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, Ryu's sending something he produced. Amazing. Uncle Book, thank you so much. Make sure you drop it in the Google form, whatever you're sending, which is command feedback. You'll see the link in the chat. And then Soul Era Records. Let me know the artist name when you get a chance as well, okay?
I know I get hard, so I look at the guy when shit like shout. And when I get hard, I just stay on my own and figure it out.
A lot of bangers tonight. A lot of bangers tonight.
Yeah, my ways it was wrong, but I'm switching around. Couldn't figure out why. Had to keep it inside, so I had to dry cry. I just follow the light, and I live in the
whoa, my God, Master's super tight on this. Yeah, this knocks. Hydros is dreamy. Lapis Aspire. Sosa, you really killed it on this.
Got me feeling like I had the lottery. Had to go through the storm, it was dark. But the whole time the light was inside of me. I was going through shit with my moms. Looking back at the hoe that she proud of me. You know I love you with all of my heart. I'm just being a man and I gotta be. Always know I'll be great from
That's release ready. I agree. This is, I have no feedback on this other than this is fucking tough and you need to put this shit out. Forever Sosa is getting the follow from me. Forever Sosa on Instagram. Gives me XV Paris vibes. Agreed, says TCK Nico. Great link tree too, looks great. I'm in no way, shape, or form mad at this. I really like this a lot.
No, I don't gotta try. It should sound like me cause he need more clothes. I know I get hard, so I look at the guy when shit like shout. And when I get hard, I just stay on my own.
Book, make sure you put that in the Google form, please. And let me know your artist name whenever you get a chance. Oh, you produced this too? This beat fucking slaps, bro. Great job on the production. This needs visuals also, I agree. You need some wavy visuals for this, super edit heavy. The footage doesn't need to be crazy, but the edits need to be crazy on this one. Bees, man, you be safe, have a great weekend, enjoy yourself. Monday we'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time as always. This dude submitted vibes, yes he did. That's Forever Sosa. Which is just Forever Sosa, just like it's spelled on socials as well. Make sure you follow. PC missed my second submission. He's sad. Don't leave yet, Bees. Phyllis says it's outro too. Now this whole thing's a vibe. It's a really great, hip hop song. I can't be upset about it. Arrangement's good, production's good, melodies are good, vocal sounds great. The mix and the master are fantastic. That's good. Don't rush the release. Make sure you plan for it. Make sure you have content to back it up. But I think that's a song as an audio file specifically. That audio file is ready to go. Bees, it's next. That was Sosa with Dry Cry 2.0. I really like that one a lot. I'll be thinking about that melody all night. Hocus Pocus by Laughing. Let us know what you think in the chat. We do fuck with Laughing. Video getting shot tomorrow. Oh, good luck on the video. You're gonna kill it. Just keep that energy that you got in the vocal. Match that on camera, you'll be great.
I got some new drip, the car, and it's bitch like an uncle, you know that. I can't see the shit or the focus.
This one, bro. I like the other one, but this one's it. Uncle Book, let me know your artist name in the chat when you get a chance. This is so tough again. Call me Laughing on Instagram if you're fucking with this one. Make sure you go follow. Melody's lit. B is hard. Yeah, we were getting the hardest shit today. Some days it's way more R&B heavy. Some days it's way more rock heavy. Today we are getting the hardest rage-esque music in the last couple months, probably. This is a throwaway. No, it's not. Yeah, you need to throw this one out to the audience and let people listen to it. It's definitely not a throwaway. I would be bugging you about this fucking song all the time. It's so hard. I got 200 songs. You gotta put this one out. You got 200 songs. You could be releasing a song a month, bro. Building your platform massively in that time. These said the track I played tonight was a throwaway until I played the demo here on Monday. Now it's not a throwaway anymore. Don't do once a week. You're kind of shooting yourself in your foot if you do. Because people can't cover you that much, so those songs will get lost in between. That's the only reason I would say don't do a week. Just drop 2 today. Oh, Jesus. Bi-weekly's not bad. I prefer 3 to 4 weeks, just so there's room for records to breathe, so you can do press, push, and all that kind of stuff. And even on the DSP side, the editorial playlist will not support you that frequently. So you want to space things out so you can really maximize what you get out of it. You spend all this time making it, you know what I mean? Like, the next part is maximizing the rollout on each thing so you can get the most out of it. Yeah, one month, one release is safe. It's a really good cadence for you to be capturing monthly listeners month to month and letting things snowball. But the more you release and the more you put things out, if they don't perform well, it's not going to reflect great on you algorithmically or really from a data standpoint. You know what I mean? The once a month thing will really help you grow that platform quickly. And you know, we see it work. There's a reason that people do it, and it's because we can legitimately see what it does for an artist and how it works. So I would just suggest, like, keep that in mind. You can get away with bi-weekly. I just don't like it personally from a management standpoint because it makes it hard for me to push things properly. All right. This is Visions by Web of Music. Let us know what you think in the chat. You producers, this is just production only. Mini Crops, if you want to submit, make sure you hit the Google form here, which is just underneath you in the chat, okay? I like the switch up. I like the switch up from the digital drums to the more organic sound. The mix could be a little bit cleaner, specifically on the bass. That bass is a little boomy and muddy. Taking some of the high end out on it would help. I like the progression of the production. The arrangement's pretty good. It's dynamic enough, there's movement in it to keep me interested, which is good. It's not super loop heavy. But yeah, my biggest feedback would really just be that sub. That sub to kick, like, mix is not there yet. But that's like the hardest thing to get. Like, as a producer, like, even for me, I have a hard time getting that balance right between the sub and the kick. But I think if I'm, listening to this for fresh ears, that's maybe the thing that I hear that could be a little bit better, is just that mix on the sub and the kick specifically. Yeah, the vocals would sit on this. There's definitely space, which I think is also a really difficult thing that you've done a great job of as a producer, making sure you're leaving space for the vocal. Thanks, Mom, for the posture check. Dang. Solo's not actually my mom, but that is something that my parents would say. Yeah, I think you've done a good job on this production here. Those hi-hats do sound a little digital where they're supposed to sound analog, so one thing I would do is maybe just put a little bit of reverb on them. So they... Or maybe not. Yeah, on these ones, so on this part specifically, on this, I'm assuming it's the hook part of the beat. The organic drums are really good, but it's just making them sound a little bit realer. One thing that I would really think about doing, and one thing you should look into, is this plugin. I don't know what genre it is. It's kind of a mixture of like pop, hip hop. It could be anything, depending on what the vocal sounds like on top. Unquantizing the organic drums, one, is definitely a thing I was going to say that I think will help it feel more organic. The second thing is look into Decapitator, which is a saturator. It'll make those drums feel just a little more hard hitting. I think that's the issue a lot of times with the analog drum like plugins and VSTs, is that they don't feel natural enough. So you've got to figure out ways to just make it feel like a natural drum pattern. That's the only thing. Like even from like the hi-hat thing, right? Like it's not going to be a hi-hat on every single 8th note or every single 16th note when you're drumming on a real kit. So you have to try and kind of account for that, and that's going to be how you're going to get the most organic sounding drums, but still be able to do them digitally. That's just my opinion on the production side of things. I'll play you guys some shit too if you want to. I make beats, I produce, so I'm not. This isn't coming from just like me bullshitting. Like I do a lot of this stuff in my own time too. Cam Murdoch, and those are just tips that I've kind of learned as well, just from like playing or like fucking around and like testing things and seeing what makes it sound better. That's the only reason when it comes to production stuff, I'm always going to try and step in a little bit, because it's just, if I've learned little tips and tricks, there's no reason for me not to share. This is Difficult by Cam Murdoch off the same project, Surf Noir V1 Future Sound. So let us know what you think. I like this song more personally already, and I think it's because of the beat. It's the lack of that hi-hat sound. I didn't love the hi-hat sound on the last one, because that type of hi-hat pattern doesn't exist on Afrobeat specifically. And this is something that I've learned from producing and trying to produce Afrobeat as well. Like the hi-hat pattern really has to match the vibe of the entire percussion. Otherwise, it just feels a bit off, you know? This one though, great vibe. Except if I did have feedback, it would be on that sub. It's a bit boomy and a bit overpowering, and not always tuned to the best. But I like the rest of the song a lot. Vocals are great. Instrumentation is great. Percussion moves. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got 30 minutes left. In 15 minutes, I'm going to be opening up to the chat. So if you have somebody you want to come bring in here for a chance to get their music bumped up for free, make sure you hit that tweet link. Tell your friends to come hang out. And share the stream, you know? Very fire. I can't believe we got to 367 out of 400 subs today, too. That is crazy. Yeah, I like this one better. I agree with Hydro. If you're rocking with this one, it's at Cam Murdoch Music on Twitter and on Instagram. That almost sounds like a Neo Sound Sick, So Sick sample, but it's not. At Cam Murdoch Music on Twitter and on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. That was cool. I liked that. I liked that song more. I think of the two songs you sent in, that was definitely the one that stood out to me more. All right, we're going to keep rolling. I want to get through as many songs as I can. This is Champ Talk by Amia. Shout out to The Water, for submitting this and subscribing earlier when we were off stream. This is called Champ Talk. Let us know what you think in the chat. And as always, if you're rocking with what you hear, make sure you go follow these artists and support them. That is the big thing here. We want to drive people to all these artists. Let's send a couple more followers their way, if nothing else. A couple more plays their way. This is Amia Music on Instagram.
Don't be bad for me, based on what I'm averaging. I'm not the average that you ever see. My little love is so proud of me.
beat's really hard. I wish this vocal was cleaner though. This the Chaotica, I do fuck with it. Yeah, I don't think it solves all the problems of a room that's untreated. I wish this vocal recording and mix was just a little bit cleaner. It's so wet. And there's still a lot of plosives and room noise in it. I really love the production on it. I just wish that the vocal was just a little bit cleaner. But regarding the Chaotic Eyeball, I do like it. I think it helps if you have a room that's completely untreated somewhat, but it's not going to take out all the imperfections of the room. So if that is something that you are a stickler for, then you should definitely still treat the room that you're in. That being said, if you have a condenser mic, this is a great place to start. And honestly, I think it does just as much as like a pop filter or something else. I'll usually run an extra pop filter in front of it, so this pop filter Chaotica mic.
Never play with something you should cherish for life. You the woman of my vision.
Okay, Shawty Pimp's vocals sound really good though.
It was love when we connected. All your flaws, girl, I accept it. And for life, I'ma stand on it. I love you so much, you run chills through me.
Okay. I gotta ask this question. Why does Shawty Pimp's vocal mix sound so much cleaner
so respectable
than Amia's one on this?
So easily accessible.
And feel free to answer that however you want. I'm just curious. Feels like a Rick Ross features as Ryu.
What a lucky me. Don't worry about what's in these streets, just put your trust in me and we go dominate the league at Godspeed. I'm good for you.
That Rick Ross feature facts. That's a pretty good comparison. Like, is this just a stylistic thing on the vocal mix, or is there a reason that it's like kind of a little rough up? Stylistically, I'm not mad at it, but different studio session for the song. Yeah, that's really the biggest thing, and I say this a lot about features in general. Like, even if it's not the same exact mic or the same session, trying to match it as much as possible is definitely. Rose, somebody probably gifted you a sub because that happens a lot in here. So welcome. Shout out to whoever gifted you a sub. Okay, I get the style that she's going for. I rock with it. I think it could be a little bit cleaner though. That's really the biggest thing for me, is it just still felt a little rough, even though stylistically I can tell what you're going for. I don't change my 2i2 settings ever. That's probably a good thing, right? Amia Music on Instagram if you're rocking with that. I like the idea of the song. I like the vibe of it. But I think for me personally, I just need a little bit of a cleaner vocal mix. Even if it is supposed to be lo-fi, I still want it to be not so lo-fi that it throws me off. And that might be just a personal thing for me, but I'm a bit of a stickler for it. This is Options, Incomplete Verse and Chorus, produced by Kenny Ryu, who is Ryu in the chat. So let us know what you think in the chat, as always. In 10 minutes, we're going to open it up to people from the chat. So if you are here, make sure you hit that tweet link, tell your friends to come hang out, because soon people are getting up bumped up for free. Bro, this is crazy. Ryu. Sub is clipping a little bit, so I'll bring the sub down just a touch. I like the distortion on it, but I still think it's just a touch loud even with the distortion. What you owe us? You switching up the flow, thought I would've noticed. Even if they leave me on my own, I'm going where the door is. Song is hard though. They say they love me, but don't ever show it. I'm pushing the limits on the gas, you know I only flow it. Ain't no type of feelings if you leave and show you where the door is. I'm too busy fighting in my head, the voice is like a chorus. You know I keep a loaded shorty by my side. You think I'm running out of. It's hard though. What do you? Okay, so this is a question for you, Ryu. What part of this do you feel like you touched more, like the percussive aspects or the melodic aspects? I'm just curious to know what, like as a producer, what is kind of like your specialty? What do you kind of like gravitate towards when you're making stuff? TCK says bop, Hydra says fire. Mostly drums on this. The drum pat, like the Oh, Jesus Christ. More of this in the song. Whatever is happening right here with the drums, I need more of this throughout. It should sound like this on every hook in the song. Oh, that is the chorus. That is the chorus. The chorus part. So I think it's unique to the song because there's only one chorus in it right now because this is incomplete verse and chorus. If you guys add a second chorus, I would definitely reuse that part of the production again. Percussion-wise, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it a lot. The biggest thing, and I understand you were going for that distorted sub, is just making sure it doesn't clip. And that's really it. Like, I think you can get the distortion effect without it clipping. Yeah, I wouldn't do it on the second verse either. Like, I like when things kind of cut in and out. Like, I wish I could show you guys how I arrange, but essentially I'll arrange like this, where it'll be kind of an intro, 4-bar intro. I'll maybe do like a half a hook at like 4 bars, and then I'll do a 16-bar verse, 8-bar hook, 16-bar verse. But in those verses in the first half of it, in the first 8 bars, I'll always drop stuff out. Nah, dude, that shit was tough. I really like that. You gotta... Kind of a nice with the production, bro. Kenny.Ryu on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. I was. So yeah, heck yeah. All right, cool. This is actually perfect timing. We've got 2 more subscribers, and then in 7 minutes, I'm gonna open it up to people in the chat. So if you are here, if you got somebody who didn't want to subscribe and wants to get the song played today, make sure you get them now. Text them. Tell your friends to come in. This is the time. We're almost there, where it's gonna be free people getting bumped up the queue. Okay? Not yet. Slow, but I appreciate you being on top of it because it is going to be first come, first serve. So make sure you are actively keeping an eye on the chat and listening in, because whoever puts their names in there first when I say it are going to be the ones who get played, okay? This is Book, Feeling Away. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Insomniac, got down the yak, might need to ration my grams. Starting mess on the count of stress, hits, hope it's hard, don't care. I've been roller coasting all year, need less maintenance for my hair. I've been speaking facts, but I counteract, cause I'm passionate when I swear I feel like the best. Still need to learn all my lessons.
My guy's also using a chaotic eyeball. I feel you, bro. I'm always. I did a producer camp this week, and I was nervous because I had a lot of shit too. But I gotta play you guys what we made. It's crazy. This is great. I'm not crazy about the melodic loop inside of the beat, personally, but I just don't really love the melody that it's playing. Overall, the mix sounds good. Yeah, I pulled up with the desktop. I did. The song itself is fine, but I'm not crazy about the melodic loop inside of the beat. I don't know that it fits the song. Jode, welcome. Jordan, welcome to the chat. It's nice to have you. Thank you for the follow too. Yeah, I'm not mad at the visuals. I think the visuals are actually really cool. I actually like the visuals more than I like the production. Sorry, 7. I'm not crazy about that melodic loop. I wouldn't have picked that personally. Uncle Book on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. We got 1 more subscriber. I might knock out 1 organic submission before we get into opening the chat. And yeah, keep in here, keep paying attention, because when I open that shit up, it's like a mosh pit. Everybody floods in, and I can only get so many songs before the end of the stream in 15 minutes. So keep paying attention. We're almost there. This is Dre Real with All Day. Shout out to Soul Era Records. Is this in Spanish? Oh, I'm so fucking in on this. Yeah. So the percussion was great. It was just the melodic loop specifically. I wasn't crazy about that. Hey, Elias Connell, make sure you join that Discord. We'd love to have you. Thank you for the follow. Yo, Soul Era Records, I hope you're still here in the chat, because this is wonderful. Definitely going to add this to the next Fresh Picks update. Reminds me of Nicki Nicole. Nightwing MEP says this is so hard. TCK says smooth, I love this. Joe and Prozon, if you want to submit, make sure you hit the Google form here. Put your thing in and then stick around. In 5 minutes, I'm going to be opening it up and bumping people up from the chat. So if you are here in the chat, just make sure you pay attention. The first people who respond will get bumped up the queue for free. Usually, if you want to guarantee a song gets played before the end of the stream, that's the best thing you can do is subscribe or get this up. I guess you can still do that if you really want to, and if you want to guarantee you get played. The other way doesn't guarantee you will, but I will get to as many songs as I can in that 15-minute window. I'm super into this. If you're rocking with this, make sure you go follow Drea Real. She's Colombian. Oh, sick. At Drea Real Music on Twitter. At Drea Real Music on Instagram, too. I really like this. It's really good. Just melodically, percussion-wise, like production-wise, like I'm super into the actual like musical aspects of this. I don't really understand the lyrics, but musically I'm feeling it. And the vibe is like 10 out of 10. It's on Spotify too, yes, for sure. I actually run an Audio Mac playlist called Fresh Picks, which is like a curated spotlight playlist that's like I think over 116,000 streams for independent artists and emerging artists now. So, you know, I do like Audio Mac links because then I can playlist things and put them in my playlist if I'm really feeling them. I do have some Spotify playlists too, though. Apple Music's the only thing I can't really open. This is Noah Richardson with Wherever You Go. This will be the last organic song that we play today. Oh, Joden wants his song played. Okay. I have no problem with that. We'll play you next. And then we'll get into the stuff from the chat. So while we're listening to you, I'll start asking people for that thing. Not yet, though. Don't put anything in the chat yet. Give me another 3 minutes, okay? Wait for me to tell you, and then get in there. I quite like this, actually. This is a cool song from Noah Richardson. Elias, I don't know what that means, man. I'm sorry. To be honest with you. I don't know, man. This is cool. I like this a lot. Noah Richardson, 2 Eyes on Instagram. If you're rocking with it, make sure you go follow. Definitely a chill vibe. The Water says follow so many artists on Spotify because of the stream. That is the point. That is what we're going for. Jordan, make sure your song is in here. I see it. I'm not sure I understand the Bible verse stuff in the chat. But if we could refrain from that in the Discord, that would be amazing.
Keep your head held high. All those tears you cry, don't let them blind.
I like this. This feels good. This is even some music in the car, you know, some like long drive, little summer, windows down, humid weather, hands out of the window. I don't know if this song's on Spotify. Oh, it's not. It's not out yet. This is not out yet. This comes out July 1st, so make sure you go follow Noah on Instagram if you want to keep up with when this actually comes out. Got a nice bounce to it too. I'm gonna skip forward though because he's not here. Okay, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna play this Joe Don Prozon song. It's called Won't Fold.
A Target run with rewards.
So let us know what you think in the chat. I know you just, hey, I'm glad you're rocking with the submissions, man. So we're gonna play your song now because you subscribed, which I appreciate. So you're up next. Let us know what you think in the chat of this one. And if you are here in the chat, this is the time. We're bumping you up, so make sure you drop your artist name in the chat as soon as possible. First come, first serve. We'll be at the top of this queue. So drop your artist names in the chat now. If you're here in the chat, you'll be getting bumped up for free.
Grab the 45, not a fact, make them die. Inside or outside, either way I'm front line. I got homies really with it, rep the city like my district. I just got
Jordan, you didn't need to do a second one, bro.
the way I'm living, knock your homie out his pivot. I'ma really go the distance.
But I appreciate it.
Is my addiction, and she really submissive. They think I'm the nicest, I might fuck your wifey. Really, I get like this, little girl work the night shift. I don't wanna type shit, shawty like to ride it. And I get real high, bitch, you'll never
So on these,
with the game right now, the other people switch up.
except for Joden, once we get into these free ones, just in an effort to get as many songs as I can, I might not play all of these songs all the way through, okay? But we're still gonna try and get feedback as much as we can, okay?
I talked to God in silence. Grew up house with violence. Ambulance with siren. Everywhere was quiet. And you think that I'm lying. And by my words, I'm dying. I'm moving like a fox.
I like this.
I'm roaring like a lion. I'm really talking all my shit. I hope you get the picture. Brody said to hit a lick and I'm just like, let's go. I might go and grab the stick and then I let it blow.
There's little things that I would change, but I think overall this is a really good, it's a really good submission. And it's very up to times as well, you know? Joden Prozon on Instagram is rocking with this one. I like the artwork a lot. This artwork is great.
People hate the way I'm living. Knock your homie off his pivot. I'ma really go the distance. Your baby girl is my addiction. And she really, really submissive. They think I'm the nicest.
I like the way you did this.
Really, I get like this.
It's called Won't Fold by Joden Prozon. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow as well. We're finna get into these, all you guys in the chat in a second. So if you are here in the chat and you want your song bumped up on the queue, definitely make sure you let me know your artist name in the chat now. We are bumping people up from the chat for free, okay? Do this every stream at the end in the last 15 minutes of the stream just to make sure we're serving the people who are in the chat who have been hanging out with us, because we appreciate you guys sticking through and listening to all this music and hopefully following some of these artists as well. That shit is tight. I appreciate you guys. This is Sky Mist Blue with Constellations Final Master 3. Let us know what you think in the chat. We always want to know what you think of these songs. Constructive criticism is absolutely welcomed.
Just another night, picking petty fights, baby. You're the one I like. Gaslight on the side, say
okay, Sky Mist Blue.
Me was a fluke.
I was not expecting this.
But I lost my way, tracing constellations. You're the one I'd save an alien.
Rhythm's definitely a real vibe already. I rock with this. I already have 10 ball hooks. Sky Mist Blue on Instagram. Yeah, you can. I'm actually, if you join my Discord, I'll be dropping all of the socials in the Discord as well after the stream so people can go follow you, okay? This is crazy.
Sending good vibrations, patience, but you're not my neighbor.
I like this.
You wanna try, go off and get some. So tell me why.
Production is crazy. This is gonna be, is this the first single? This has to be the first single ever, right? July 1st it comes out. Thanks, Chemist Plus. Self-produced. Wow, you did an amazing job on the production on this. This is great. And this is the first single ever. This is a really great first single ever. I do have to say that. Like, this is a great first single.
Take a chance, break a leg, no cooking sucks, and you're bad at sex. Fuck your life, I'm living dangerous.
There's things that I would change from a songwriting perspective, but from a production perspective, I wouldn't change a thing. It's super interesting.
Worlds collide. Just another night you picking petty fights. See no other way than to say
very cool.
goodbye.
Nightwing Gaming Piece is fire. I like this one a lot.
From limb, then waste a lifetime.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who really like your music, truthfully. Especially like young people. That really fits with like the stuff that people are like gravitating towards right now. So good job. Yeah, I mean, especially for self-produced first single, amazing. All right, this is Damn to Fall by Solo. MZV2, but thank you so much for the follow. This is Damn to Fall by Solo. Oh my god, I can't speak. Solo.
Yo, bro, what's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Let us know what you think in the chat. Like I said, we're gonna give feedback on all this stuff, but we might not play every song all the way through.
Yo, I don't really wanna go back, man. I don't even wanna come through. I don't even wanna come.
Okay, so first off rep, vocal mix could be a little bit better. I think it's to do with the vocal recording also.
I don't even wanna come through. I don't even wanna come stand with y'all, cause I'm damned to fall. If I do, motherfucker, I'm damned to fall.
It's a little too wet on the reverb. This is something I think about a lot when it comes to vocals. They need reverb. They don't need that much reverb. This is just a touch too much. I would bring it down a tiny bit on the wetness.
chance I don't make it to where I've been headed. Full tank of unleaded. Windows down, watch my sound change settings. I've been around for a while.
I think delivery could use a little bit of work, but that just comes with practice and finding your voice. Try not to force a type of delivery or type of sound from your voice, but figure out how to lean back into your voice in the way it naturally sounds. That's something that I found with rappers specifically really helps people find the best pocket for their voice. Lyrically, it's not bad. The ideas are really good. It's just polishing.
I don't even want to come stand with y'all, cause I'm damned if all if I do, motherfucker, man. I don't really want to go back, man. I don't even want to come through.
Actually, I don't dislike the song, to be honest. For a debut EP, this isn't bad either. That's not what I wanted. The Water, thank you so much, man. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Enjoy yourself. I'll be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, as always. Sorry. Your Instagram is taking us to the thing, so drop your socials in the chat when you get a chance. But yeah, my biggest feedback on that one is cleaning it up, and I think that is going to take practice and time. Figuring out the pocket for your voice is just something that I think comes with making a lot of music. So definitely keep making music. Lyrically, the shit was really cool. So I think that in itself is just that's a hard part for a lot of people, is figuring out what to write or how to write it. I just think if you can elevate the vocal recording and production, then it'll help the overall product as a whole just elevate as well. But, it's not a bad start by any means. I definitely keep going. I'm not ever going to tell anyone here to stop making music. It's just a process. The more you do it, the better it'll get. But to me, those are some of the things that I would tweak just to improve things over time. This is Bleach's Only Child with Retrograde. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to fly through some of these songs. We've got 8 minutes left, and then we're going to go raid somebody else, okay? Bleach's Only Child, so love the stream. We dropped the song today. Well, thank you. I love having you here, so I appreciate it.
Almost had you as my tattoo. Almost had you as my tattoo. I almost had you as my tattoo. My tattoo. Drowning inside this water.
Definitely not gonna listen to the whole 4 minutes and 50 seconds of this, but I like it already a lot.
Would you let me go to sleep?
Definitely a vibe.
Surface swim, you see me searching and liking, you're so obsessed with your man.
TCK says, hey, yeah, I like this.
I just need to know where you've been.
A group of 7 musicians. It's cool. I love hearing collectives like this too. Bleach's Only Child on Instagram. I love where this is going production-wise. It's super 90s reminiscent. When I grew up, so
just thought it was a phase. I've been in and out, feel like walking through a maze.
Yeah,
hate me just because of nigga taste. I've been in my mouth, feeling my life.
I will say I like this more than I like Powerful.
Something that keeps me going. Love that sincerely potent. All my life felt like token. Can't be forever broken. My future, life like.
I'm gonna stop it right there, but that was Retrograde by Bleach's Only Child. Again, go follow them at Bleach's Only Child on Instagram. I rock with the vibe though. I think it's a really, really cool sound, specifically for the group as well. I think it just really fits, all around, feels good, is kind of a throwback to a different time of music while not being derivative of. So definitely keep going. Bleach's Only Child is that's a cool concept that you guys have. This little BOC. We love a collective that makes cool music. To me, that's some cool shit. I always really enjoy that. This is TCK Nico with OG Violet. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I be chillin', fam. All this resin got me coughing, damn. Like Jordan and Pippen, we ballin', man. Oh shit, this joint lit. With THD, we poppin' shit. Ain't no party going on here, but the
A
ladies
similar thing on the vocal mix here, just with the wetness being too much. Rappers do this a lot. Just a little bit too much reverb, you just don't need it, And if you are gonna do it, bust it to an auxiliary channel so you can control it separately. That way it won't muddy up everything else that's happening with the processing on the vocal channel that you're on. I think more often than not, that's the issue that people are facing, is they're putting all these plugins on one channel. Reverb should always be on a bus. It's gonna make the entire vocal channel cleaner.
Hurts like the top, you got me walking wobbly like damn. Wobble like damn.
I will say though, this song, I like this song more than the other songs you sent in. I think this fits your voice better. And it's okay if it's a little bit more lo-fi, because if you think about like the Suicide Boys and people like that, that's kind of what they go for from a vocal production standpoint too, on this type of production. So I think it makes sense. But for me personally, I would still like to hear that vocal cleaned up just a tiny bit. Love the French that you've incorporated in here. Yep. Honestly, you said there's a feature on this one, right? Who's a friend of yours who raps in French? PhD. The combination here is great. Come to Nico on Instagram if you're rocking with it. I like, this is my favorite song you sent in so far. The French verse is sick. I love the combination of both. I don't know if you, I mean, obviously you speak French because you grew up in Switzerland as well, right? I would incorporate French into your music more. It's like it's really cool. I like the style for you. I think that's the right pocket for your voice and your music and the way you write. I prefer that to some of the other stuff that you sent in personally. That's just how I feel. So take that how you will, but good shit. That was TCK Nyko. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that Comden Nyko on Instagram. This is Or Bet with Something More. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I'm staring at the clock again. How long has it been? Oh fuck.
Production I love. Vocal mix I don't love. Again, I do feel like this is maybe the same issue with the reverb being on the same channel as opposed to a different channel as an auxiliary. Because it just muddies up all the rest of the vocal processing on the same channel. I like the song idea, I like the production, I like the way the vocal sits within the production. I just, again, wish the vocal recording was, the vocal mix was a little bit cleaner and popped a little bit more overall within the composition. That's the only thing I feel like I'm losing here. That, you know, I think would just make it stand out a little bit more. There are some lyrics that I would change personally too, because I just lean towards, and then I say this a lot, like you'll hear me say this a lot, the instrumental is definitely hard, but in songwriting, like I always lean to taking out connective words like and, I, they, like that stuff you don't really need. You can still get the point across. So sometimes there's just like extra words that I hear and I'm like, I would just cut that out. It'll make it flow a little bit more. Simplicity sometimes is just the beauty in songwriting as well. If you can make people feel something by saying less, you've really done a great job of making them feel that thing, right? So that would be my only thing. Austin is a Lima on Twitter, which is an awesome username. Austin is a Lima on Instagram too, which is, again, an awesome username. I'm assuming you play Roblox, just going off of all of these things. So shout out to you in the Roblox community as well. But no, I like the idea. I think that's a good sound for you overall, like in your writing. But to me, the things that I would clean up are really just the vocal and then some of the songwriting things. But that just comes with time. Like I said, this whole thing is a process. There's never really going to be somebody that I'm going to be like, nah, you shouldn't do this. Like, you can do it. Just stay at it and keep practicing. Learn as much as you can from other writers. Find people who sit in the space that you're trying to make music in and just see what you can learn from the way that they create music too. You know? All right, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by New Eye. I'm going to be a stickler about these vocal mixes. This is a similar thing. So you notice how it just gets drowned out? Like, it feels super thin. It's kind of drowned out by the instrumental, which is fantastic. I gotta say, like, all the music in this is wonderful. But the vocal is where it loses me. This is a thing to keep in mind for all of you who are artists in here. Make sure that your vocal shines. If you are a vocalist, first and foremost, that is what needs to shine in these mixes, because otherwise you're going to lose us. You're going to lose the fans if they're here to listen to you and your voice and then they don't get that. That's all. Nyko, have a great night, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in here. Solo, good night. I don't know if you're leaving yet, but don't. If you want to stick around, we're about to go raid somebody in a second. This is going to be the last song that I play. This is Two Birds, One Stone by Eli Montana. The instrumental was mad. Like, the jazz drums, the drum patterns, like, the actual, like, instrumentation was fantastic. It's just that vocal mix. And this is something that you'll lose me on a vocal mix very quickly. Especially when I just listen to so much music. Like the vocals really got to stand out and shine through the whole thing. So if you just please don't negate the fact that a vocal mix is super important, okay? All right, we're going to go rate somebody in a second. This is the last song I'm going to play, though. This is Two Birds, One Stone by Eli Montana.
Ain't trying to live no fake life. I ain't
And I fuck with Eli Montana.
Like a doctor at the office. I just keep it real with
He's been
y'all.
consistent. See how clean this vocal sounds? You know what I'm saying?
Some women be sneaky like they got a black mask trying to rob. Some women be freaks and want me to hit them like a volleyball.
Like, you should be aiming to have your vocal feel this clean. Even if stylistically you want it to sound a different way, it should be this clean. We shouldn't have all this other feedback coming in from other processing that is going through. So just keep that in mind when you're doing vocal mixes.
Picture me different if I don't curse in my lyrics or talk about slanging a pistol. I'm like the army.
Let's see who's on right now. We're gonna go rate somebody and bring our viewership to another team, another channel. I didn't realize something in the water was happening today.
I can't put trust in these people. They asking Eli why you not on yet. They try to make it seem so
Max Dogberry, check out the album. Which album? Eli Montana? I like Eli Montana. I've been pretty consistently like happy with what I've heard.
I can't see the future, but this is my desires. Like I'm smoking gas, I'm just trying to get higher, higher, higher.
This is a good song. I like this. If you're rocking with this, make sure you do go follow Eli Montana on socials. I'm pretty sure it's just at Eli Montana. Texas, all the way from Texas. Hydro says this is hard. Go left foot fresh. Eli Montana, 2 N's on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Kwame Brown, what's cracking? We're about to go rate somebody right now. I'm about to finish. But make sure you join my Discord if you haven't. Make sure you join the community. We got a great group of artists and producers. Like 3,600 almost in Discord. So make sure you come join us. We do this every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you are here, I'll be back doing this on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, listening again to Young Music. Make sure you join the Discord because I post the Google form in the mornings on Mondays and Fridays for you guys to get in there and submit your music too. Kwame, thank you so much for the follow. We're going to go raid somebody in a second. None of my homies are on tonight. So we're going to find someone new to raid.
I don't know.
I don't know who Delphi Freeman is, but they've only got 11 views. So you know what? We're going to go raid them. Oh. Let's go. They got 17. Let's go give them a little bump. Okay. I guess I can't do that. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday at 6 p.m. Try to do this twice a week and make sure we're giving really good feedback to artists as much as possible. Eli did Isaac Zale's challenge too. Great. It's on his Instagram. Can you send me that? Or put it on TikTok, either way. But I'm just trying to keep everything organized so we can make sure that we can find it and like listen to it. But I would love to hear that for sure. All right, y'all. Another great stream. We're going to go rate somebody in a second. I'm going to leave you guys with this song from Angelo Moto, which just came out through Genius Distribution today. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit the link tree, which you can do by hitting Command Socials. I'll put it in the chat here. I'd appreciate you guys going and taking a listen to this. If you have a chance, give it a save, give it a share. Very proud of this one. Angelo's an exceptionally talented artist and producer. He produces himself. So I'm going to leave you with this. We're going to go rate Delphi Freeman in a second, this band from San Francisco.
Got this shit in my real life. How the fuck is it?
So make sure you come join us on this raid. It's always nice for us to be able to take the community elsewhere and just show people we support. That's the point of this, right? To build more support for independent artists. Fresh Picks submissions are open, so make sure you hit that Fresh Picks channel in the Discord and submit your audio Mac links. And I'm out. Peace.
Can't be sitting on hands and telling me shit. At this rate, I'll never be rich. I give too much, my energy shifts. Can't get good in my melody, bitch. Can't get mad as my enemy get. And if my line get hit, then I'm outside till the vibe get fixed. Being outside, put the mind at risk. I'm staying out there, making my shit. Think about death while playing your head. Don't be scared, just be weird. Pull both ways and it's making me tired. Making me dark, looking like pops when I'm beating these boys. Don't get caught in my life like yours. Been up weeks trying to kick in these doors. Never need force. shit y'all like ain't making me ants. That shit y'all play not making me dance. This beef not making me bounce. Let 'em rock, I ain't taking no chance. Still work though, no shaking these friends.